We got we got bad dudes. Okay, that's right out. I understand. Balloon. You want to do balloon fight? Just
I'm
one.
down with balloon fight.
Just one shot of balloon fight, and we'll go from there. I mean, it's quick. It's not like, you know, it's like a 10-minute game at most. Fuck you, game. This is just so everyone knows we don't cheat, and, you know, everything's not emulated, and there's no save states.
Unless it's in my house.
Blowing it, yeah.
Because I don't have anything.
All right. You got your winky stick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't played two-player balloon fight forever.
Get out of here! I'll fuck you up! We can hurt each other, right?
Yes.
It's been a while.
If you hit each other's balloons, yeah.
I have this game on e-reader.
What the hell is that?
That was...
What's up, Boss Rush?
No, we're not gonna play Clue Clue Land!
We almost played Clue Clue Land.
Yeah, we almost played Clue...
We almost played
It was kind of a joke.
Oh, we're just playing a bunch of two-player games today. We just finished Contra, which was, up until the last two stages, pretty awesome.
Yeah, actually, we looked kind of pro up until the last two stages. Okay. Try that again. Bang. I love that. I love, like, the old Nintendo music. No, I'm sorry!
Oh yeah, I can pump my balloon, right?
No. Like, don't get hit again, you lose. Only they can do it.
No, you can definitely pump your own balloon, right? Where's that balloon kid?
That's Balloon Kid. No, this is... There's no re-ballooning. I really do like the original Nintendo game, like, soundboards.
Yeah.
Like Gyromite and Hogan's Alley and Gunmer Makuma.
Yeah, they don't make them like this no more.
Boopy boop, boopy boop boop, boopy boop.
This is all you need to have a good time back in the 80s.
Get it, it's on your side.
I know, I'm just walking.
So, you got your balloon back, though.
Yep, that's pretty cool.
Fucking
Super
right.
bonus! Motherfucker.
Fuck you! I like when they get eaten by the whale shark thing. Giant catfish, I don't know what
Yeah,
the fuck
that's
it is.
cool. Yeah, there you go. Those yellow ones are tough. They're crafty slime.
This is Nintendo's version of Joust, and it's way better. Fucking ostrich riding
Oh,
bullshit.
go into the water.
Succumb to the depths! Look at that goofy motherfucker.
Man, he's horrifying looking.
Maybe that's why I'm terrified of ocean creatures, because of this game.
Yeah,
That and Echo the
you never
Dolphin.
like wanted to go close to the water.
Honestly, Echo the Dolphin scared the shit out of me. Get away from my balloons! Get away!
Alright, I'm trying to kill the guy. Yo, Boss Rush Mode Slalom is one of my favorite Nintendo games. Just for no reason.
I like the music in that too. Just, it's so basic, but it's, I don't know, it sounds like, it sounds so important. Like, you're skiing downhill, but like, it matters. You know?
I was so ready to buy that today. And next time we go to Max, I'm buying Slalom.
It was Rare's first game for Nintendo.
Was it really?
Yes, it was.
Hogan's Alley. I love that game. I always shoot the mom with the baby in the window.
Mock Rider has really cool music too. But not Clue Clue Land. Clue Clue Land's a piece of shit. I don't know anyone that likes that fucking trash. Get away from my balloon! Get away from my balloon! No! Good shot.
Let the ocean claim your soul.
Go! Gumshoe. That's what I'm thinking of.
I love Gumshoe. I mean, it's hard as hell.
Yeah, it is. I saw someone beat. I watched a YouTube video of non-tool assisted of someone beat it without like a single fuck up.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow, indeed. They're probably Asian.
Stop stereotyping that they're good.
Oh no!
That's racist.
Asian
Mode does love Clue Clue Land.
Nah,
I don't hate Clue Clue Land. It's just a difficult game. I think it's an interesting game.
I haven't played it long enough to assess of whether it's difficult or not. Just, you know, because it's a piece of shit. Clue Clue Land is the first video game after Atari's fuck up that officially sucked. We got more balloons in here.
I don't know. They keep pumping them over here.
More balloons too.
This asshole's casually sitting over there.
Saying you like Clue Clue Land is like saying you really like cancer. I'm pretty sure it's not a duck. Just some weirdo with a nose.
Turn up your audio, folks.
Actually, we're lasting way longer than I thought we would.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good.
I must not be very excited. But well, that's a sex joke.
Nobody died yet.
Teamwork!
Depends on the cancer.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I got him.
Now, speaking of Balloon Fight, I mentioned it earlier because I was confused. But anybody play Balloon Kid for Nintendo in the first Game Boy games?
I was gonna say really that was a Game Boy game though, right? It wasn't on Nintendo.
Oh, did I say Nintendo?
Yeah.
It was on Game Boy.
But you say Game Boy after Nintendo.
Oh, okay.
So I wasn't sure if you meant like it was on.
I meant like it was like a Nintendo game.
Because I know I can picture the box art too. It was some kid like
yeah. It was like more of like this mixed with Mario, I guess, kind of like side scrolling. But the funny thing is, you scrolled from right to left the entire game, which is I thought very.
Didn't you do that in like Mr. Chin's like restaurant awesome world?
They just kind of put you in stages and you can go back. And
yeah, that's right.
It was like, okay, you can just let's be racist.
I don't think the point of that game was to be racist.
Well, don't call it Mr. Chin.
Yeah, Nier 2. How about that? I'm not opposed to the game. I don't hate Nier. It's not a bad game. It's just, it's a waste.
How come you didn't want to play it? No.
Because it's a waste of time. It's not a good game. It's not a bad game, but it's not something I have any interest in. Like I recognize that it is not a poorly made game. It has redeeming aspects to it. I have no interest in playing it. I'd rather play Balloon Fight.
I like it. This game is fun.
But no, Nier 2, it looks alright. I'll give it a shot. I'll play it. It's no fucking Clue Clue Land.
You can never aspire to the heights of the Clue. Hey, did they ever make a Clue game for Nintendo?
Clue? Yeah.
Did they?
I know they did it for Super Nintendo. I'm not sure about the original Nintendo.
This is gonna be awful.
Well, I mean, they did Pictionary. Music by Tim Fallon. Every single Nintendo game Tim Fallon has put his name to has been trash. The music has been amazing, but the game has been awful.
What, did he work for like LGN or something?
Maybe? I don't know. I know he did Pictionary, but he did some really good Commodore 64 music, and all the Commodore 64 games he did were great. I believe he's the one who's responsible for
Oh, I might eat it.
the Ghosts and Goblins for the Commodore 64. He's done a bunch of like Capcom like remakes. I'm pretty sure he did Bionic Commando. But anything he did on Nintendo was just like, what are you doing? Like, why are you like associating yourself with bad games? You're an incredible composer. Why would you do this?
He's like, you gave me money.
That's true. Why do I feel like this game is way easier than I've ever had it before? This game gets difficult, right?
I thought it did.
Maybe it's just
because
I haven't played it like, in 20 years.
I remember this being a lot harder when I played it with my dad. But then again, I was fine.
Well, that's because you were probably hard.
Yeah. Perfect Super Bowl.
Rubbish. Yo, did you see that they have like, I don't know if they're making cards out of it officially, but did you see like the 30th anniversary of Garbage Pail Kids?
Something like that, yeah. Oh shit, there's the lightning bolt.
Sorry. I am your worst enemy. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have been hit ever. There's a child. There's a child. He's hitting my head.
Oh, child.
Let's make an appearance. Important.
I mean,
You are good.
I don't have hair anymore, so it's fine.
You are good, Father. You are doing good.
I mean, you can't rip out my hair, so I'm okay with that.
Not no hair to grab.
He just kind of like, oh!
Hang on.
He just kind of like rips at my scalp now, which is feels nice sometimes.
He loves his delicious scalp. Brain.
Oh, there you go. At least you got hit by someone who isn't me. Who feels bad now. You did.
Oh yeah, how was No.
You took it.
I was paying attention to the boss rush, so I was asking him how Pinball Wizard was.
I was trying to think of the word that you were going to say that started with P.
How was penis? What's Supas?
Supas is a pizzeria right next to... Oh, shit. Right next to, Whoa.
I guess it did get harder.
Supas is a pizzeria right next to Pinball Wizard.
That's good. I'm glad you had a good time. Now you get to hang out with us freaking Devil's Rejects.
Have you been to Core Gaming?
I know Nintendo was there.
Yeah, I know Nintendo was there, so didn't know if you've been there yet.
We were there today.
We were there today. That's where we picked up Contra. Contra from Core Gaming, brought to you by an excellent man named Matt Hickey.
Hooray, Matt Hickey.
Who has nothing to do with the weird things that form on your body when someone's sucking on you.
Well, he does have fungus.
He does. Right now, currently, he has fungus. But his store doesn't. I mean, it might.
It's from an old pillow.
Yes, his pillow was mildewy and fungusy. And he doesn't know how it got that way. But he's not selling it at his store, so don't worry. There is no fungus for sale at Core Gaming. I mean, I guess you could ask for it by request, but it's not on display or anything.
I want to open up a family food restaurant called Uncle Rash's.
Uncle Melanoma's Candy Corner.
Foster says he's been there before. I recall him saying he's been there before.
I couldn't remember.
I think we should definitely do a Games Go Outside episode where we go in and talk to Matt and be like, hey, whatever.
He's had people film him, but they're usually mongoloids.
What was that guy's name again? Frostmaster? Frost Magician?
I'm sure he's a stellar human being. He was a nice guy.
Yeah, he was.
He was
Very firm handshake.
He was
I thought he was trying to break my arm.
He might have had, like, you know...
That was retard just trying to in case you couldn't hear it.
Good old Ryan Brophy.
He wasn't retarded, he was just in a wheelchair. But he was a dick for running over everyone's feet.
That's what I meant.
He's like the meanest person in a wheelchair.
Yeah, usually
I thought he
people
came in nice. Like,
right, like usually handicapped people are
pleasant. They're nice.
You know, because they've had so much trouble throughout their entire lives that they've, you know, learned to cope with it better. I don't know, some shit like that. But I've never met like a mean handicapped person until this kid.
He's like the Roger Klotz of wheelchairs.
He kind of was.
He's like, I'm gonna run over your legs, funny.
Ah, dicks!
What happened?
I flew right into him. I grew impatient. And he used his magic against me.
And Travis in this little box thing. Glurb! I'm here to help you guys. Here you go.
Yo, balloon fight would be an extra, an amazing Smash Brothers add-on.
I agree.
I am super fucking psyched about Ryu though.
Yeah, I gotta say I'm not a Ryu fan at all.
Yeah, but I'm a Street Fighter fan.
Yes,
You know what
I
I mean?
agree. The point is that I thought it was cool, and a lot of people were shitting on it. It's like, oh, I thought everybody would be like all for this.
Right.
Like, that's cool.
Like you're playing a fighting game. You like fighting games? Why would you not want Ryu to be in your fighting game? The more crossovers, the better.
I mean, I would love to play as Ryu.
I love SNK versus Capcom. I don't care about SNK characters. I just think it was a great idea. I'd like to. Oh shit. I would love more crossovers.
My favorite arcade games are like X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel Capcom, and all that stuff. I loved X-Men vs. Street Fighter when that was in Broadway Mall. Holy shit, I would go there every day.
Yes.
And I would play against those two like 40-year-old Mexican twins that were really good.
And I sadly know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, they were really good. But then I started picking like Captain America and Venom in Marvel vs. Capcom, and I kicked their ass. He must have spent many pesos. I thought in honesty, these should have taken me into the parking lot and killed me. You know, because I made them waste a lot of money. I think I've spent 50 cents playing the game.
Oh, dude, I easily spent hundreds of dollars at that arcade over the course of my high school career. Because it was on my way home from school.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
You know, you lived in a different direction, but I walked home from school every day, and I would pass by the mall to get to my house. Obviously, I wasn't going to eat lunch.
My favorite version of the arcade was when it was in the former food court.
Yeah,
on top of that little like platform.
Yeah, I agree.
That was cool.
I agree. Not that anyone else here knows what the hell we're talking about. Anyone else who's from Hicksville, Long Island, and has been to the Broadway Mall in the mid-90s might know what we're talking about.
Or maybe you may remember it as the Mid-Island Plaza from the 80s.
Yo, they had the game room. That was cool.
The game room was very rapey, but awesome.
Yeah, because everyone that worked there either was going to rape you or, like, you know, offer you drugs.
I'd never seen a arcade room that was so dark in my entire life. But he did have Turtles and Simpsons.
Yes, that is where I first encountered Final Fight, and my life was changed forever.
You still gotta do that.
Without...
It's like your goal.
I've done it when I was like 10, or, you know, 12, or however old I was. I'm sure it's doable again. I gotta do it before my reflexes are gone forever, though. You know, I ain't getting younger. Smarter, maybe. Maybe. Okay, arguably not.
I don't want my reflexes to go. I need to play Mega Man when I'm 90.
Well, maybe you'll be like Bob Barker. Like, you don't necessarily know what you're doing. You're just, like, instinctually still able to do it.
Yeah,
you know,
do to your pets.
I am in the belief that by the time he was in, like, the last couple of years of the show, they were just kind of, like, reanimating him at the beginning of every show, and just pointing him in the direction of the stage and giving him a microphone. He didn't know where he was or what he was doing. He just like instinctually knew how to run the show.
So like he's kind of like the end of game shows.
Yeah.
Most of the time, he's dead.
Yes, Bob Barker is the real-life equivalent of the End from Metal Gear Solid 3.
Like,
Except he doesn't shoot anybody.
They wake him up and he's like, NBC, give me the strength.
He was on CBS.
Oh, whatever. CBS, give me the strength to take this final glory.
My Auracade video should be up this weekend, speaking of the arcade stomping grounds. What's Auracade video? What's Auracade video? Tell me!
But we can play.
I needed to focus on asking that question. No! This could be it, Max. This could be the last run.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, you know we had...
Is this a good run? I don't know if I've ever played this long in Balloon Fight before.
Okay.
Oh. I mean...
Blur, 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 blur. That's my soundscape. What's that?